Hey guys, I'm back. Time to jump into some more Pokemon Yellow by challenging the Elite Four. Anyway, off camera I withdrew some items from my PC and I sold them. The reason I did this is because I wanted to purchase some healing items. As I said in my previous video, the Elite Four are no pushovers, so it doesn't hurt to be over-prepared. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's begin our challenge of the Elite Four. The first member of the Elite Four, I believe her name is enunciated Lorelei. Much like Misty, she uses water-type Pokemon. So the Pokemon you'll want on top are either electric or grass. In this case, I put Lokichu and Mozarth on top. So oh, icy Pokemon. Never mind. However, don't let that phrase fool you. Most of the Pokemon she actually has are of the water variety. They know ice moves. Or they have a water subtype to them. Jinx is the one Pokemon in her party that can completely throw you. It is the only Pokemon in her party that is actually an Ice-type Pokemon. Jinx is an Ice and Psychic-type Pokemon. For this one, you might want to pull out a Fire-type Pokemon. That will be the only Pokemon that is super effective against it. Oh crap. Oh. Do not use a full restore. Good girl. You just handed me the win here. Unfortunately, there was no cure for confusion back in Generation 1. No! Why did you use Confuse Ray when you already confused me? The broken mechanics of Gen 1. And of course, Lokichu decides to kill itself. Lokichu, please use Thunderbolt so we can get out of this battle. Ack. And I think Lokichu is just completely screwed. Of course. Okay, Mozarth. It's your turn. Really, Mozarth? Bloody hell! This is just not my morning. Will you please hit? Thank you. Well, that could have gone better. Probably should have switched Loki-Chew out when it got confused, but... oh well. Alrighty. I don't want to use my max revives just yet. And... these will be very handy. Anyway, our next challenger is that of Bruno. Bruno uses a combination of rock and fighting type Pokemon, so your best bet are psychic, grass, flying, water, basically anything but electricity. I believe, if I remember correctly, he leads with an Onix, so Thetis would be your best bet in the beginning. Of course, he might have switched it up in yellow. Anyway. Good call. 6, good call. Okay, there's the fighting Pokemon. Here's where you switch in either a psychic or a flying type. I would recommend psychic, but flying works just as well. Here's the Pokemon you really need to watch out for. That being Machamp. More than one occasion when I battled the Elite Four in Generation 1, Machamp nearly destroyed me. Of course, that doesn't happen now, and I'm not complaining. The next trainer is Agatha. She uses a combination of poison and ghost type Pokemon. So basically, psychic is the way to go. there's really not too many other Pokemon that would actually be good here. Maybe Scytelle when she throws out Arbok and Golbat, but that's about it. The main Pokemon you really need to watch out for in her team is Gengar, the final evolution of Ghastly and Haunter. Okay, there's Gengar. Crap. Never mind. Thankfully, the AI was improved in later generations. No, you just handed me the win. Seriously. Let's see here. Let's put Thetis and Loki on top. The next trainer here is Lance, and he uses Dragon-type Pokemon. Interesting. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, where's the doors? Never mind. Anyway, a little bit of trivia. When I played this game when I was a kid, Dragon-type Pokemon really threw me. And that was because I simply did not know what they were weak to. Dragon was a very unique type in Generation 1. There was actually only one Pokemon that actually was Dragon, that being Dratini and its evolutionary counterparts. Anyway, it turns out they're weak to Ice and their own type. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dragon is the only Pokemon that is weak to its own type. So, let's go. If I remember correctly, he leads with the Gyarados, which is why I put Lugichu on top. But of course, I'm basing this off of my knowledge of Red and Blue. Yep. Good thing I have Lugichu on top. Gyarados is not a Dragon-type Pokemon. It is actually a Water and Flying-type Pokemon, which means it is super weak to electricity. That's pretty much how you deal with Gyaradoses. And yes, I am going to change. That's some pretty good artwork on Dragonair. Eat Ice Beam. That's why I have Ice Beam on Thetis. Aerodactyl is a rock and flying type Pokemon. You can obtain Aerodactyl from the Old Amber. Basically, you take the Old Amber to Cinnabar Island to the lab and you can revive it. Shit! Ugh. I meant to use Ice Beam. Oh well. Wow, Thetis, you survived that. That is surprising. I did not expect Thetis to survive it. But I'm not complaining. Yep, things have come full circle. Our final challenger will be our rival. However, that's going to be for another video. I'm going to call it here. In the next part, we shall challenge our rival and become the Pokemon League champion. I hope everybody enjoys this, and I shall see you in the next episode.